safe. Ready, go? Susah pak, susah. One hit anjir, kocak. Levelnya 50 anjing, gua aja baru 40.
Straight home now.
Dah, nggak kuat pak. Nyelamatin dedek Ijil aja pak. Dah, nggak kuat pak.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with the Kashak in the valleys of...
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Come again. I may have... All for ya.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This is Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind me? I'll have you know, earth-breaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the twists.
was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my eyes? No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a Maggie's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
And they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better one.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal. It's over.
In your own time, Clive!
do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Krieger of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord. between here and Waloed. But any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. A bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gosh! Lord! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! At starboard!
Where did you hide her, Barnabas? Nice try. That's better.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no!
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise with us. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, defend yourself. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. I shall cut you free. Cast off your raise your guard. You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Unburdened by the wills that...
For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. Quality.
And we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become.
But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
The others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they would have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough, whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up the hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow.
Clive! Quick look. There were ghosts at the gates not days ago. Those things I said before.
Oh, Clive, my wards and I...
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from...
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council, not that any of the...
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek. He's already secured the...
He would rob the pot...
Believe me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack?
How? A man who stated the captain could know. But given the mood around...
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you for your son? And unlike Philippe, well...
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yeah.
All right. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been...
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any... But you should be all right here.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these...
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government, one whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is so that any man... And yet there are...
I suspect...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we...
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead...
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
I left everything.
As long as you remain, the veil
You needn't fret. The creatures
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
all right there?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop. Now he's trying... If the dame...
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain...
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he... And with hardly a word to the dame.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she just need his eminence.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't you build a life if he will do whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
I heard the dame got an icon to rid the man over.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but what do you think of his plan?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife. And if the Duke can...
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor... Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Excuse me, do you have a... I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of...
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can... The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered, I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all... And if that means people...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this. Captain.
For you? Thank you for last time. How can I help?
I wanted to ask you about the... Do you intend to go along with this?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved.
That's right.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could turn...
Thank you, Clive. I know protecting the people I love is what matters. Well, thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Clive, were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was.
Well, though I doubt it will come as much. They deserve to be heard, Clive.
Sadly, His Eminence. I fear he sees the people as, needless to say, they themselves. Soldiers mean, and not just because of the Duke's...
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sam? Thank you.
I don't know about...
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I...
But why?
Because I realized what really matters to... Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together.
That has always been Northreach's best hope. And we have only to turn our attention. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads? I fear His Eminence...
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I for my... but I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then...
Everything's back the way it was. I don't know how.
Take that, you nod!
I just wanted apps, and
Chuff.
Are you a lord? They're going to...
It's... But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter, won't we?
Of course. The longer we have our best by finding, perhaps,
How could I
Victor, I have him...
I'll go and...
What's the difference between a lord and a man?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in?
Ah,
I thought you...
I did. Having worked a sentiment.
You're not the...
What?
He asked for my... And he said that you might...
Then you've come at... There are more camp, but we must.
All right.
There's one up rip.
Leave it with me.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
Too slow. Guess we're all ready. That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Lot and Fingers! Take his head off!
You're finished. I better let Vic.
Sid.
No, but...
No. Something's happened.
What is it?
The whole...
What?
And...
What we do?
There's nothing. All that matters.
Look at him.
All lies our way. Once we needed to convince...
You're right.
I'm glad I'm a down. You head to the... Make They know, Lord,
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but... we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a...
He knew all along that he was...
Forgive me for
As have I. The rumors.
But what in this...
I'm...
So, and they will...
The townsfolk have made...
Nor I.
You never...
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers?
This...
But... perhaps...
You must... We'll talk some...
No. And Yora?
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steal yourself be true. That's rather ironic. But I do not, and so must I. And now... I must for only you. I'll need to make...
Don't go, Luke. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little...
How could it be? The least you can...
I would not take...
Over you. And so just like that, I thought you were better, but it seems you were...
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Luke?
Of those available to me? But... Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything...
There it...
Lord Rosfield.
Perhaps. Have you learned?
Little.
I see.
Be assured, even
Fallen.
Indeed, as if
Secrets.
should, mayhap it.
Would that be possible?
Of course, perchance I was to. If you...
All right.
They will be. Might I suggest it will lead you straight to the village, after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you...
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. Oh no.
You'll pay for this. May still be survivors. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. You're a fine hound. Fire it! Too slow. Well done,
should have stayed in the path. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, and now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our... May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril. Here.
My thanks. I shall study them.
Cyril, losses which could have been avoided. Were these your orders?
No. This was there to every Undying devote.
Even when death is...
My lord, the Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very...
Cyril, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. Provide your... Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, please.
I thank you for you. If you will permit me to respond, and we of the As first...
I do.
Then we are...
What's happened? Can't.
Ah,
that is good news.
Yes, but I still... You couldn't do me a...
What is it that...
Nothing like that. I just find out it...
All right.
Thanks, Clyde.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait.
You've a discerning eye. A fine choice.
Don't blame yourself, El. None at all.
El?
And with good.
But I thought we were part of the consort.
It's not so. This isn't. I'm going to.
Alone.
Are you offering? How kind. You go to. Even if someone needs.
Oh, and that's me. Well, for meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. She'll never join them after. She means to.
You have to trust.
You're right. And if El's off fighting for. So I bid you. I'll gather my men and you go to Randall.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar then. And better not. Eloise waiting.
What I wouldn't give for a hot.
When are they gonna let us through?
Run like the wind. Be safe. I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
We had all but.
You misunderstood. It was only our... And so we...
I did not. But what is done?
Alas, you are too... We rarely take on such. The bearers belong to him.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demand. He insisted that's what you get when you deal...
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yes, the culture on the con... They pay good money for bearers, not fit...
That does sound... No matter then. And...
I'm sorry.
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak they represent, I feigned as soon as he left.
So you know...
No, but I was a fool.
You tried.
I did. They deserved more. I wanted...
Eloise! Word from Cap... A pack of Theo and they need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some...
Hold on, Theo.
Farewell.
Where?
Upriver! He led the drug to set.
I can do better.
These creatures have already turned. Silence! I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!